We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Tonight we This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
Set, hut, 45, white.
56. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day.
Set, go.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Cohen is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
When the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. Now the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
We talked about it prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They'll go play action. Howell. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
Well, to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
56 to Mike. 56.
10 cycle.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Chef.
Ready.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Oh, here we go. Oh, check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Pick it up. Pick it up. Watch twist.
Claws, 10. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
You ain't doing nothing today. Watch that.
Deuce.
Ready.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ready. 10 black.
56. Watch the run. Watch the
On second down, Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Get him.
52 blaster.
Hatchet.
Claws red. Ready, go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Here we go. Blue 32.
52's the mic. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Going with their tight end on 4th. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Check nine.
Once more, Gibson. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check. Fresno.
Throwing here, Howell. This one left side caught by Gibson. Room here to run. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Gibson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1.
Rocco 80. Back and go full strength. Hey.
Gibson again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They begin the drive with Williams. Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ready.
2nd and 9.
He's coming. Double up.
Slice. 97. Check. Smash.
Check 37. Check 37.
Set. Put.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ready. Break.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the double.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch Mike.
Ready. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Down.
Here we go.
45. White.
Check 3. Check 3.
Ready. Ready.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go.
The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on third down.
Man, they're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
I know he ain't got it.
Shot, 17.
49, check 49, check 49.
Check 52.
Ready.
Up the middle, it's Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Set, Black 40.
He's coming, Mike. Here we go.
Blue striker.
22, Mike, 22. Hey, let's get some.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Ready. Yellow, 40.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Let's go.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike 35. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Zoom.
The slot man in motion right.
Here I come again. 35.
Set. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Ready.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
43 rail.
Check.
Second and 14. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they'll work this down inside the 30. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down.
Mike 35.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Switch.
Spike 60.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Back.
Ready. Go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Down. 50. Green.
I got wide.
Set. Go.
Flick.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. So
Right.
after the conversion on 4th, here's first and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Here I come.
Ready.
Now back to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Drill. 52.
Here we go.
Let's go.
They'll run up the middle with Cohen. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike, 19 tight. Come on, boy. Let's go.
On first down, Howell.
Double Don't be scared of it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
0-0, Mike free.
Let's
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3. Mike 3.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Go, go, go.
Howell looking to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jahan Dotson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Let's go. Black, 95.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Hey, hey, watch the edge. Watch the edge. Check 26. Check 26.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
On the ready.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the
Green
loss.
Jack.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Watch
Set cut.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Ready, set.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Let's make these babies crawl.
And complete to Drake London. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Ready up.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here we go.
If
Set.
nothing else,
Yellow.
they've already taken a
43.
couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Crunch. Crunch.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready.
Mike 35.
He's scared.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come, come.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Run, watch, run.
Black Shock.
Mike 35, Mike 35.
Let's go.
Set. Go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
It's gonna be a long day.
And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 27 yards there, a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Set.
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Let's go now.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Mike 35, Mike.
Ready. Go.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Watch the edge.
Set. Go.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
set, hut.
Here we go.
60 red. 60 red.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Shift.
Shovel, 38.
Check three. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 36.
Ready.
The busy night continues for Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where I came from.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go. 50, green. Smash. Hut, go.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Jamal Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And he is going to lose yardage here. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Set 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 6.
Give up the Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. And the Falcons grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Okay, ready?
Mike 3. Here we go.
Ready.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. 57 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Let's go. 52 blue.
Check 56. All right, T.
Let's go. Go set. Hut.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. A give to Williams, running right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta.